There is none so blind that he that refuses to see, that he that will not see. If at this point you don't realize that Arteta is the problem, you are a part of the problem. Big or serious. At this point, if you can't realize that he is the problem at this football club, then you're a part of the problem. Because these same fuckers, right? These same TGs, these same top gooners will go on every panel, will tell anyone with ears and eyes and two thumbs that Arsenal have the best squad. We have the best squad in the league. We're primed for a run. Now, what's the use of having the best squad if you continuously make a meal of it? If you continuously pick the wrong lineup. Now, as you can see in the thumbnail, people, that's what I said, and that's what I mean. Eze rescued a point. Even though it was 2 points dropped, Eze has rescued a point for this fucker who has literally made it a case to say, I didn't want him. I'm not going to play you. That lineup, I was on Rashid's channel to begin the lineup, the build up, because that's what Arsenal has become now. Every lineup reveal has become a spectacle around this football club because of this manager. And I've said this is the case. That game was lost the minute that lineup came out. And I'm saying lost because that's what it feels like. It feels like 2 points dropped. 2 points dropped at the Emirates. But the way our team, our goal scorer, our manager celebrated that equalizer, you would have thought we won the game. Tells me that he was really playing for a draw because he got what he wanted. That was impulse. That was an impulsive celebration. Oh, yeah, we got it. Because surely if you're disappointed, you don't celebrate. Who the hell celebrates disappointment? So he was happy when we equalized because that's what the hell he wanted. That's what he wanted, and no one can tell me otherwise. Alvin says Liverpool. This is a perfect result for Liverpool. Yeah, every Liverpool fan is sitting there like, yep, we didn't want one of them to drop points. And if one of them was going to get the 3 points, we prefer Man City. But when they both drop points, karma. Because now they're 6 points ahead of Man City, 5 points ahead of us. And yep, I don't give a damn. Yes, 5 points for this manager. For this manager, 5 points is an insurmountable lead. So there is no title. Get it out your heads now. I don't give a damn if it's 33 games remaining. It could be 43 games remaining. As long as he is at the helm, there is no title. He cannot make up 5 points on Liverpool. He cannot. Even if we go ahead and win every single game now, to include Liverpool when they come to the Emirates, we still need Liverpool to drop points. How has that worked out for us the past couple of weeks? Past couple of months needed Liverpool to drop points. It hasn't. It has not. Scared money don't make no money. Agreed, Alvin. Liverpool, yep, the winners of the weekend. Liverpool are the real winners of the weekend. Godfrey is doubling down on Alvin's point. Big up to you, Godfrey. I know it's late over there. Appreciate you checking in, my bro. Appreciate you being a part of the therapy. Because I need the community right now. I am still fuming. Flames coming out of the ears, AJ. We have a coward leading our football club. A coward, a spiteful, clueless, cowardly, toothless little man leading the football club. Wahaha. Big up to you, my brother. Hope you are well. Wahaha is 3-point collecting while Arsenal City drop points. Oh, man. Good weekend for Man United. Big up to you, Godfrey, every single time, my brother. I hope you are like. Big up to everyone. Yep, we might as well say, congratulations. Everyone in unison, we say congratulations. Congrats to Liverpool Football Club. You have done it. You have done your back-to-back. You have defended your Premier League title because this pussy-hole of a manager has made it clear that he has inferiority complex. He does not believe that he can beat Liverpool away, and he does not believe he can beat Man City at home. Every single time, my brother. I hope you all are good. Be the problem. Be the problem. The irony in that. The irony. Is he trolling us? Is Arteta trolling us, people? Is Arteta really trolling us when he does that? Oh my God. Ah, let me pause for a minute. Let me pause for a minute, real quick, people. Well, we got to do it, man. We got to acknowledge our bro. Larry Hoover, whipping work so sophisticated. To get a verse from me, you gotta be initiated. I'm burning purple flowers. Need some damn purple flowers, man. I need some damn purple flowers right now. Some big purple flowers to calm me down. Big up to bro E. Ross every single time. We told them about this cowardly behavior, and they said only they woke up to it now. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, Godfrey. I get a message. All summer long, leading up to this, it's shut up and get behind the team. Shut up and get behind the team. Just support the guys. Just support the guys. To today, that same person, Arteta is such a fucking prick. Then he's watching this and he know who he is. It's only match week 5. How is it that it's only match week 5 and you've already come around? But it was shut up and get behind the team a couple weeks ago. Like, you couldn't see this coming. You need to see the entire house engulfed in flames before you push the panic button. You don't see the kitchen's on fire, my bro? You don't see the patio on fire? The deck on fire? You have to wait until the entire house is engulfed. Now you want to sound like you're Captain Obvious, like you're saying something profound in the group chat. Arteta is such a fucking prick. We've been telling you this for time. But you wanted one more year. So what? You don't get the right to say that. I'm sorry. For every one of you, for every single Arteta for every single one more year person that you know, they don't get the right to say shit. They have to eat this pancake. You don't get the right to say, give him one more year and then complain about this, because this is what we told you was going to happen. So when you say you want one more year, you want more of this. Because this is what we saw last year. This is what we saw preseason. This is what we saw the year before that. But we've had enough. But you men just have to be right, innit? You men just have to be right. My goodness. This is criminal. I'm sick to death of this manager. I can't take it anymore. We've checked out. But the one more year merchants, they get behind the team merchant. No, you're gonna eat this shit sandwich. I don't want any. I've had my bite. I had a big old bite of this piece of shit sandwich, and it don't taste good. It's your turn to eat it. One more year. If I give him one more year, and if it doesn't win anything, he's sacked. Why wait? Why waste another season with this pussy? How much more bad behavior does someone need to show you before they realize they will not change? Eze on the bench. Every time I see these men, I ask them, what Premier League team Eze doesn't start for? They can't tell me. So he starts for most Premier League teams, but he's only good enough for Arsenal bench. To the likes of Mikel Moreno to start. We having a laugh. Mikel Moreno. I am not giving. And then these fuckers want to turn around and, well, at least give him credit. He made the subs at halftime. No, I'm not giving you credit for putting out a fire that you started. You started this fire, right? You don't get to set your house on fire and then get mad at the police, the damn fire department, for not getting there in time to put out the flames. Him putting on Moreno at halftime. What the fuck did you think was going to happen starting him with Rodri, Foden, and Reinders? Now, most of us in here have played football, but I'm sure none of us in this chat have Class A or Class 1 FIFA license. And we could see that this would not work. It didn't work at Liverpool. We lost the game. People are telling me it worked at Bilbao. It didn't. That game was heading for a 0-0 draw before his super subs linked up. And what did I say after the game? After the super subs linked up, Mikel, don't overthink this. That capacity, that super sub capacity, Trossard and Martinelli are only useful in that capacity. They can come on and affect the game. How did Trossard go on today? Did we not see this when he came on at Villa away last year and scored, and this is pouting celebration like a petulant little child? Remember that? Then they started him the following week. He shits the place up. Shits it all over it. Not healthy stools, just water shit. Made a mess of the sheets. And that's what he did today. Now, none of Madueke wasn't great either, but damn, if one of the wingers was going to come off, it had to be Trossard. And he's already rushed Saka back. Don't be surprised next week at Newcastle because Saka starts now, people. He played 45 minutes today. He starts next week. And don't be surprised if he pulls up with another injury. Hey, listen. We have a lot to people. Rodri told man about our mentality. That's what the league, that's what win leagues type of celebration. Brother, they knew that these men weren't on it. They knew it. How is it that our striker, full 90 minutes, has less touch than Erling Haaland, who only played 70 minutes? Oh, that's because you put the damn 3 fridges behind him again and wonder why he didn't touch them. This was the easiest lineup for him to pick. Best number 10 available. Eze, as a creative player, was better than every single player that started for both teams today. He starts for Man City. You have recent tape of this man beating Man City in a final with lesser players around him. And you start him on the bench at the expense. Mikel Moreno. Are we mad? Arsenal about to start showing lineup reveal parties with This is what it is for real, Wahaha. Arsenal reveals are becoming a spectacle now for the lineups. Because on Wednesday versus Port Vale, it will be another spectacle because he is going to rotate an entire 11, which is calm. But he is going to do that at the behest of, this is what I've built. My chest. Kepa in goal. Brand new back 4. Big up to Ozzy. I hope Ozzy has calmed down. Now it's my turn to fume because I know Ozzy was fuming during the game. I stopped watching for a long period of time. I went outside. I could not believe this. I could not believe what I was watching. After over $1 billion spent, after over $250 million spent just this window, in the 35th minute at home, Arsenal are resorting to long throws to create something. You can't make this shit up. I saw this draw. I was actually watching this on YouTube, AJ. But yeah, the ladies drew. Disappointing day for the ladies as well. Watch this fraud play the same midfield against Newcastle because we need physicality. Yeah. At this point, like, he doesn't care. Like, he's begging for the sack. So we should just go ahead and help him out. Put him out of his misery. And help us out of our misery. Go ahead and give our bro Ozzy a sub, people. Ozzy is a real one. He's a real one. Oh shit, Ozzy! I just saw him. Hey Ozzy, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna pin it in the chat. Let me pin it in the chat, Ozzy. When you jump in here, I'll take it down. Oh shit! If Ozzy is still in the building. Hey Ozzy, let me know if you're still in the chat, and I'll pin the link in the chat. If you're no longer in here, I won't. But yeah, let me know if you're still in here, and I'll drop it in the chat. G will say, I hope Arteta is not our manager for the next game. If only, you know. Because then imagine this bunch with a new manager bounce. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Kimani. Hope you're well, bro. I appreciate you checking in yesterday because yesterday one was a mad one. See that damn Guna therapy? I can't wait to see his fan cam. But I didn't expect him to come around today because he said Eze would start. And I thought Eze would start. I actually predicted a win. But just like going into the Liverpool game, the lineup comes out and I had to downgrade to a draw. A 1-1 draw to be exact. Precisely. And me from thousands and thousands of miles away can see this. And he's standing in the stadium. He's training with these guys. And even he couldn't get this right. What a pussy-hole. Some purple flower. For real, man. Nicky Ross, the boss. What an elite coward. I like that, Kimani. An elite coward. That's the only thing he's elite at. The hell with his elite defense. Because his defense didn't look elite today at all. You know, Saliba looked off of it. Gabriel looked like he was running with weights on his feet. Like he was pulling a concrete truck. It looks like he was yelling at Saliba. Turn, or whatever, but that was off. As soon as the ball broke, I called goal. I was like, he's going to score. And if Mikel Moreno is meant to be the midfield, to solidify the midfield, where did we lose the ball that led to the goal? Right where Mikel Moreno plays? No one. That was absolutely criminal. That performance was an extension of that shit lineup. The players look at each other and be like, bro, you know, that I'm sure the players rate each other as players, but different profiles exist for a reason. Right? That's like me going on a mission and I call for air support and they send me a tank. Tank is valuable and it's useful in certain situations, but I need air support right now. I don't need a damn tank. You know, the defense, the midfield need a creative outlet, and you leave the creative outlet on the bench in Eze, and you start the damn tank in Moreno. Moreno is useful, and he will have use in the squad going forward, but not today. Not today. Big up E-Ross, man. Big up to you, bro. 14 draws last year. Most of them was pure cowardice. Yeah, because most of them was from leading positions, and that's the very definition of cowardice, isn't it? Looking at Eze shot right now, straight at Donnarumma. When Eze came on, imagine City have to face 90 minutes of that. 45 minutes of Eze and they couldn't cope. Imagine that, people. They couldn't cope with 45 minutes of Eze. So you give him a healthy dose of 90 minutes of the Eberici and see if they can deal with it. Why not? I want to hear his I don't even want to hear, because he has had enough time to consult with his PR crew. And I'm pretty sure they come up with a spin on how he can defend this bullshit. My friends that are Arteta in call Pep a donkey for his tactics. Pep don't have to prove himself anymore. Lack of awareness is crazy. It's the kind of energy that these fans put on other managers. You know, Godfrey. They put standards on every manager but our own. You know, these men got smoke from Maresca. They got smoke for Emerim. They got smoke for Unai. They got smoke for everyone but this damn Lego head. Big up to the Latvian Guna. Hope you are good, man. AJ, if this happens, I'm not even mad. And it's a terrible place to be. I know it sounds bad. I know it's, you know, it sounds extreme. But at this point, I don't know. If that would speed up the sack, it may be a consolation I'm willing to risk. Big up to the Black Queen. Hope you are here. Hope you are good. Love you. Black Queen. Big up to the chat. Black Queen is the wife. She don't know shit about football, but she don't even see me get this mad. But she is here. That's the Floyd. Big up to the Black Queen. Hope you are good. 2-0 Newcastle. Listen, it's to the point now where he has put more pressure on himself. Because St. James's Park hasn't been kind to us over the years, has it? It has not. But, brother, not super subs, but super finishers. Yeah, with super finishers. I don't mind Martinelli coming on as a finisher. That's calm. In that capacity is where he's useful. My problem is now he's going to overthink it. Then he's going to start Martinelli at Newcastle. He will. Okay, that's what the front line is going to be now. Now, what does he do? Because we know that Saka can run now, so he starts. Saka played 45 plus 7, 52 minutes of football today. So he can play. So he starts next game. First name on the T-sheet, Bukayo Saka. Now, what does he do? Does he move Madueke to the bench or does he move him to the left wing? I think Madueke goes back to the bench now. And it's going to be Gyökeres and Martinelli because Martinelli scored 2 games running. But who didn't know? Who did not know that Saka was that Trossard was going to stink up the place today? How many times have we seen Trossard start and stink up the gaff? Many, many times. Too many times. Most of the time. He is an impact sub, an impact finisher, if you will. Arteta is the bum that have no legacy, no trophies, but we competed. Yeah, that's facts, Godfrey. The Arteta way competes. The Arteta way challenges. The Arteta way just doesn't win. What the fuck has MLS done to be dropped? Sorry, it didn't mean this, brother. It's a free space today, AJ. And I know, but you know, I curse all you want to, because I try not to curse when I go on other people's platforms. So I do all my cursing on here. right? Because I don't like to demonetize my man spot platform, but you know, I don't. It's not like I do this for any kind of money in it. YouTube costs me money. You know, it doesn't make me shit. So we can curse all day. But yeah, Skelly's gonna get his first start against Port Vale. That's it. Then it's back to the bench at Newcastle. And how Calafiori got a full 90 today, no idea. No idea, man. But we knew this was coming, AJ, because we said it. Remember when he introduced Ethan 2 years ago? We didn't see him for another 2 years. That's what happened. You know, he's gonna introduce Max at some point to say he gave the youngest player ever, blah blah blah. He's gonna do it, but then we won't see him again for 2 years, and he won't develop because you don't develop at football by not playing football. Trossard was practically out the door, and he makes his return starting 11. This manager is tapped. And when something doesn't make sense, you know, it's usually an agenda being ran. And an agenda isn't always, you know, verbal. The agenda, it could be Arteta trying to flex and show Bertha. You can get me all these players that I don't want, but you can't pick the lineup for me. That is one boundary that Bertha will not cross. You're the manager, you pick the lineup. Bertha's not going to go down there and coach a team. So him starting Eze on the bench today and costing us 2 points is literally a giant middle finger to the fans, to the sporting director, and to the rest of the team. Because there is no doubt in my mind that if Eze starts today, we win the game. City could have lived with him for 45 minutes. They couldn't. And if Odegaard was 50, we would not have seen Eze at all. Because it would have been Odegaard that started. And then he would have taken off Gyökeres and he would have played the tank up top. Number 23, Mikel Moreno. You say rotate, I say Saka starts. He starts. 100% Saka starts. Big up to G Wills. I'm so fucking angry as they bail this fucker out. Look at that ball. Certainly not from Arteta. The ball side to side and cross for City to clear. Couldn't. O'Reilly's like 6'4". He is a unit, bro. And as long as he was concentrating, he was gonna win every header. Every single one. Tactics, poor. Manager, scared. Team, not performing. They might as well have just down tools today. Liverpool win this game versus City 2-1 because they would have started positive and probably scored at least 2. We draw because the first half was negative and non-existent. Facts, Kimani. And here's the thing. Liverpool won their game yesterday because of this exact thing you just said. Because Everton did not give up and kept playing and kept playing and kept playing. That's a 1-1 draw. Liverpool scored 1 goal. They didn't lock up shop. They went and scored another goal. They did what we should have done at Anfield. Because we remain the only team with Burnley now not to have had a go at Liverpool. Consequently, the only 2 teams that have not scored against Liverpool. Liverpool have conceded against everyone else. Rice and Zimmerman in the 6 is the only way forward. But the thing is that he knows this, but he will not do it. He will not give anyone the satisfaction of saying, hey, you should have done this. He's got to make the changes and the adjustment on his own time. Oh, my God. Big up Kimani every time. Yeah. Big up to Gary in the chat. Yeah, where's the good at therapy? They're probably setting up their own stream so they can go waffle. Because I really think as men are watching this dross, they're subconsciously coming up with excuses and ideas to run instead of just admitting that this was completely fucked. Hey, it was wrong. The manager got this wrong. All of it. Yep. Because there is no way they saw that lineup and they were happy. They must have looked at that lineup and be like, damn, these toxic gooners may have been right, you know. These toxic and negative gooners, maybe they go a little bit far sometimes, but maybe they were right. You told me context. They're your context. There is your context. He confucked. That's what he did. He confucked. He completely confucked the match today. Big up to Suge. Legendary Suge in the building, people. Got to give Suge a round of applause. You know, like that. Suge says, big up Tyron and the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. I am done with Arteta in this shit. Why was Eze on the bench? But instead of Martinelli, he starts Trossard for fuck's sake. I'm mad, especially being up at 1:30. Oh shit. If that was an early kickoff, if that was a 4:30 a.m. kickoff or a half 12 kickoff, I would have been even more fuming, Suge. But this was an 8:30 kickoff for me, so it wasn't as bad. But I feel for you. I empathize with you, my brother. I really do. Because 5 points. The manager has cost us 5 points. 5 damn points he's already cost us. Where am I at? Godfrey, AJ says, Godfrey, please get Arteta in a friend in a community and let me cook. Oh my days. What are we on the like count? See the we're on 13 likes, people. Big up. Keep those likes coming. Keep those comments coming as well. I had to jump and read that super chat from our brother down under. That is huge. Kimani said, AJ, Newcastle will be even worse than this. So now surely Eze has to start, right? Surely Eze has to start. Eze comes on and was the best player, and he had 45 minutes on the pitch. That pass, sublime. Because we one thing we do know that the pass has to be picture perfect for Martinelli to do that kind of finish. Because if you give Martinelli more work to do than he needs to, you'll make a meal of it. I did say don't let anyone leave before the manager. Keep the squad and change the manager. Zidane on top of my list. Zidane will work magic with the squad, bro. Magic with the squad if Zizou got a hold of this bunch. Because if Zizou gets a hold of this bunch, a lot of these men are out the door quickly. A lot of these men are going to be looking for clubs in January. Lots of them. Another dreadful Arteta performance. Absolute dreadful. Zizou, Hansi Flick, Luis Enrique, Simeone, Conte, Inzaghi. So many names out there. Big up to Sabi Pinky. Checking in from the East Coast. I saw Hooks and company on Never a Foul underestimating Newcastle just because they don't have Isak. Eddie Howe has Arteta's number. Not only Eddie Howe has his number, I seen Graham Potter come to the Emirates last year with that shit West Ham side and ate his lunch. You know, I think Fabian Hertzler at Brighton can eat his lunch. Because we seen Brighton go down to 1-0 to the same Man City side and beat him 2-1. Why? Because the manager has a brain and actually plays attacking football. Doesn't pack the midfield with fridges and just hope City don't break him down. His plan went out there. What minute was the goal? Right? What minute was the goddamn goal, people? Because Man City threw his plan for a fold as soon as the game started. He thought he was going to stink out the place for a good 65, 75 minutes. He did. But 9 minutes into the game, Pep said, fuck your plans. Erling Haaland wins the ball in the midfield where we're supposed to be dominant, where we're packing it. And 3 passes and the ball was in the net. Oh, my days. Arteta out, way out, get him out. Get him out, just like Ramba Kanamba says, the Unapologetic Podcast. Just like he just said, while the team is still good. I hear they asked Arteta about the midfield. The answer was no. No one asked him about the midfield after Bilbao. See? He will not admit. You know, he's that guy. You know, like your back in the day, you be driving somewhere and homeboy is lost and will not admit that he's lost. Be like, bro, we're lost. Just stop and ask for some directions. Before sat nav and GPS was on all the cars and shit, and before we had it on all our phones. When you have to get the atlas and that, bro, we're lost. He will not take a L. He will not admit that he don't know what he's doing. This can't carry on. The system doesn't allow to prosper. Arteta is a coward. Yep, coward amongst a whole bunch of other C words. Why on earth did Mascara get Jap? Saliba was fucking shit today. Somehow Footmob gave him man of the match. I'm guessing he grew into the game. I'm guessing he grew into the game afterwards. But like I said, after they scored 20 minutes on the clock, in the 30th minute, when I saw Calafiori wiping off the ball to take a long throw, I said, okay, no, I can't. I'm going outside. I need to sip something. And this is 9 o'clock in the goddamn morning on the West Coast. You know? And I just tuned into our brother views on his watch along. That's when I saw Ozzy was fuming when Ozzy came on to talk. This was madness. This is absolute madness. Stat X say at AJ, you should have responded to have Volley. He replied to your comments in Northside's live chat a few hours ago. Hopefully, you can talk to him next time. Nah, AJ, just leave that alone. Just leave that guy alone, man. I think at this point, have Volley just goes around to random call-in shows and just decide that he's gonna troll. Arteta wants Gyökeres to fail so bad. Thank you for saying this, AFC always, because I believe this. Then suddenly starts through fidgets and never seen anything like this before. He must be fuming. Now, him being the guy that he is not going to down tools, right? Because he doesn't want it to look like he has a reputation from stop playing football because of the way he left Sporting. But he is looking at Eze like, brother, if you were on the pitch from minute one playing those balls over the top, I would have bagged today. I would have bagged, maybe even a brace. Because I'm better in that space than Martinelli. Big up, man. Big up to Guna SE. Love for the love, bro. Arteta is a fool. He is finished. Someone better tell him. I hope someone tells him. Be like, bro, it's not working for you. It's not working for you. We need you to move on. You need to move up. Like the Dread said. Bro, I said it a million times, says G Will. And I'll say it again. Martinelli is a center forward. Now, you have been consistent with this, G Wills. No cap. No cap, you have been consistent with this. The most consistent with this Martinelli as the center forward. Because I want Martinelli going. I think he is peaked. But you have been saying this, so big up to you. His space and running off the shoulders of defenders is frightening. And yes, he will get better at finishing if he plays there. That was a class finish, too. I'm not going to lie. It was a good finish. It was a good finish against Bilbao as well. I know people are saying that he hit it straight at the keeper. I hear it. But hard and low is what you coach him to do. Because it's very difficult for keepers to get down. But yeah, G Wills, big up to you, bro. You've kept that same energy. Can't lie. AJ, what was Saliba's positioning? Reinders doesn't make that pass that if he looks off Holland. If he locks off Holland. Yeah, it looked like they haven't played together for a while, them two. Yeah. And it was like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be the best partnership. Okay, he missed a couple of weeks, but so what? They've been playing together for 3 years straight. You know, and surely they would have been up for this game. Them two should be texting each other's last night. Hey, we got a game tomorrow, man. We got to shut this guy down. We can't let him come. 8 minutes on the clock. That was their first break. As we had most of the ball for the first 5-6 minutes, that was their first phase of play. Bang, 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 4 passes, and the ball is in the net. He is failing Gyökeres on purpose. Yep, this is called sabotage. Sabotage at its highest. Mascara sub after the equalizer just solidifies the fact that Arteta was playing for a draw. Embarrassing. Yep. Facts commanded. That in addition to the way he celebrated, like he ran down to the corner flag to celebrate with Martinelli. Like he didn't go down and say, man, get the hell up. We still got 3 minutes. We can create a chance in 3 minutes. And we did break twice in that 3 minutes after the goal was scored. We should have spent all that time celebrating. Grab the ball, put it down the center circle, let Man City shit their pants. We had Eze on the pitch, and he was about to do him. But nope, celebrated for the draw. If I'm completely honest, what he said to me in the views chat, I hear you, AJ, and I think that's the best course of action. Big up to G Money and like Gary in the building. Stooge again with the super chat. Legend of a man. Big up to Stooge every single time. I can't do this tonight. I'm ticked off. Sheldon, go easy, my brother. Go easy. But I'm here for you, man. I'm here for it. And I'm ticked off as well. And this is my venting session. So I appreciate all of you joining in and letting me know your thoughts. Because, yeah, just like G. Will said earlier about Martinelli, that's a point that I'm willing to listen to now. If only the manager would listen to new information and make informed decisions based on new information and stop overthinking stuff. Stop trying to play players where they do not excel. Some people will be making excuses that we're trying to get the 0-0 at halftime, then go for the kill in the second half. How about play attacking football and score as many goals as you can? Simple as, yeah. I believe exactly what he was trying to do. But I think he was trying to take it beyond second half. I think he was trying to. If this was 0-0 in the 65th minute, Arteta would have been pleased. Because as soon as he came out in his interview, in his the interview, yeah, his post-match interview, he's using the D word, how we dominated them and we were unlucky. No, we weren't unlucky. They created that goal. They won the ball in the bang midfield and they created that goal with 4 passes. The same way Liverpool scored against Everton with 4 precise passes. And the ball was in the net. The same way against Nottingham Forest. Calafiori ball over the top. Eze, Gyökeres, bang. 4 precise passes and the ball is in the net. Imagine that. Stooge, if I'm completely honest, you're far better than me. I wouldn't even get up. Yeah, and that's the thing. But us, outside the UK, AJ, we it's very difficult. There's the fan in me will not allow myself to sleep if I know Arsenal playing. Not when I've been getting up at 4 a.m. for the past 24 years. Like sleep is not that important to me during the week, and especially when Arsenal is playing, I have to get up and watch them. If I should stop watching whilst Arteta is in charge, maybe the love for Arsenal can be stopped now. And now I'm at the office, no sleep. Oh, no. Wahaha said, well, that feels like sometimes when I get up for the Warriors games. You see? Yeah, that's fair. But at least I know if Steph plays, I see some great stuff because Kerr won't tell him not to dribble or not to shoot. Matter of fact, Kerr will get upset at everyone else who takes a shot. Did you see Steph wide open? The greatest shooter ever. That Stone Age midfield not going nowhere. They're going backwards, Sheldon. Backwards. Another issue within an issue. Rice should be in the 6 and Zubi in the 8. I can hear that. Yeah, because I think Zubi has better tech in those tight creative spaces. Press resistant, can spray passes. Put Declan in front of the back forward to help him out and break up play. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But, these men have to start giving us something to start getting up for, AJ. But that wasn't it. And there's only so much I can blame the players for. I cannot blame Eze. I can't blame Eze for anything when he's sitting on the bench watching Moreno in his spot. And he must be thinking to himself like, damn, Moreno? I can maybe understand Odegaard is fit and firing, and that's his captain in that, but he is out. And I'm the best player of all these men, and I can't touch pitch. What? What are we doing? Kimani, if it should be Rice in the 6, actually, then A and Zimmerman. I bench to say, hey, I'm here for that too. Anything other than the 3 damn stooges in the midfield. Stooge against the Arteta has said to Madueke had an issue early. That's why he came off. Not because he was shit. Okay, fair play. Fair play. But, the thing is, you had Ethan. You have Ethan right there, my brother. There is the best squad. You have the best squad. Use it. We're told every day. And he accepts the congrats and the plaudits and the praise of having the best squad. So you're going to have to hold some corn when you have the best squad that you can't beat Man City at home playing like that. Come on now. I can't deal with that. I cannot deal with that. That is criminal. Criminal behavior at its highest order. You can't be the 3rd highest paid manager in the league or the 2nd highest paid manager in the league. Yeah. The 2nd longest tenured manager in the league. And you putting out shit performances like that. I can't hear it. Big up, Sabi. Big up to Gary. Say Eros doing work. Thanks. Remember to like and subscribe. Yes, people, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It greatly helps us out. Big up to man like Suj again. Wild take. If Arteta stays, sell Saliba this Jan. I'm of the opinion if Saliba doesn't sign, you have to sell him. You can't do the Trent thing. You can't let it run down his contract and let him leave for free. I'm not here for that. And there's a reason why the left side of our field is still stinky. We have no left winger. This whole idea of shoehorning Eze out there and playing Trossard. Right? There was a play in the first half. It had to be like the first 5 minutes. Trossard is on the left side and he has the break. And Kushyanov just chased him down and just bodies him off the ball like he's not even there. Ref didn't even call a foul. Ref looked at him like, man, get up, you weak little bitch. Let's get up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my days. Big up to Sush for the other super chat, but there is just so much. I don't think Rodrigo will be successful under Arteta. So, glad you said that. Glad you said that, Sue. Because Eze, Eze will not be successful under Arteta. But Eze has so much quality, he'll be good regardless. But I don't think Eze will thrive under Mikel. He will not. It won't take the shackles off of him. Like I told the boys earlier, like if you have a high performance car like Ryan, right? I'm pretty sure Ryan drives like a Camaro or a Corvette, like a ZR1, right? So I know Ryan has like one of those high performance cars because Ryan is a classic American guy. If you put 87 or low octane fuel in there, it'll still run. But to get the best optimum performance out of the engine, you need to put the high octane fuel in there. The 93 with the AKI with the highest anti-knock index. It will still run. So you can play Eze on the wing. He'll still shine because he's just that good of a footballer. But to get the maximum output out of him, you play him centrally. The footballers in the pundit in the Sky Sports studio of the highest order, the man them like Roy Keane, even Jermaine Defoe, all of the men them are saying we want to see Eze centrally. Everyone with eyes is saying that's what he'll do best. But the one guy, he has to be the guy with the final say. He has to be the guy be like, nope, I'm going to show you that I can play him out there and get the best out of it. The same way he tried to convince us that Kai Havertz was a midfielder. That's why he shoehorned him back in the side against Aston Villa in 2024 and lost us the league title when we lost that game. We can't just win. We have to win his way. We're going to have to start treating stubbornness with the same level of energy that we treat respect. You got to earn the right to be stubborn. And Arteta has not done that. He hasn't. Ryan says, I was disappointed with the lineup. I'm not even an Arsenal fan. This manager's days are numbered. Everyone can see this. Like, everyone can't be wrong. I'm sorry. I'm nowhere just bottom feeders and way down here. We don't have UEFA license, but we have watched football for 30-something years. We have played it for 30-something years. We know something. We're not completely clueless, right? So this idea that we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I'll tell you what, we know what going on. We know what goes on the pitch because we have eyes. If you listen with your eyes, you realize that something is off out there. And there is no coincidence that our best chances came when Eze came onto the pitch. They couldn't deal with him. Give him 90 minutes of that, and we win the game. We outplayed Brentford yesterday. You cooked them. Should have been 4-1. I don't know why they did. Well, I do know why they disallowed that goal, but I disagree with them. Kibata say selling Saliba would be pretty backwards move. Thanks to one guy. I think selling Saliba is a bad move, but I think what is worse is letting him leave on a free like Trent. So if he doesn't sign, he cannot go into that last year with him. 1 year on the deal. No, we have to sell him while his value is still, 60 to 80 million and up, because we're not going to get lucky, or I don't want to say lucky because I think it was well scouted to sign Mascara for 13 million, but to replace a center back with Saliba's quality, you might have to spend some money on like a Mark Gahey. And if we do sell Saliba, we will have a gap for a need for center back. I think Mark Gahey would do, but I also think in January you will see Chelsea actually make a move for Mark Gahey, because I don't think it's a short shot to Liverpool. It's like anyone thinks. I think if a London club make a serious bid for Mark Gahey, with him still being in London, especially if you can offer him Champions League football like Liverpool, he has a chance. You have a chance of landing a Mark Gahey. I do. But big up to Ryan every single time. Big up to Kimani again. Our club is being held hostage by one person's ego. That's it. Truer words has never been said. Yep. We're being held hostage by the Blunder man. Like, he looked at that line. He looked at all the options available to him today and said, let me go with this lineup that lost at Liverpool, that couldn't break down Bilbao, and just to be stubborn, next week he might do the same shit against Newcastle. Big up to my bro Views. Big up Gaz. Smash the like, he says. And make sure you go check out Views' fan cam on Shane Gooner's channel as well, people. I did a fan cam earlier. Views has a fan cam over there. Some fantastic points being made there. Arteta is so embarrassing celebrating instead of telling his players to push for the second goal. Facts. Yeah. But that's the thing. That's impulse. That's his impulse. So we know what he said. He didn't even catch himself and be like, "Oh shit, we haven't won." But when you want to when you accomplish your goal, which is what he wanted subconsciously, his impulse took over and he celebrated because that's what he really wanted. You know, I have no problem selling players, especially on a high, but not because of lack of trophies. More of a business move or a player wanting out. Um, I guess I could argue that him not wanting to sign is his way of saying I want out. You know, he probably won't make a big stink out of it, kind of like Gahey and not Gahey. Gahey is the nice guy, kind of like what's his name? Isaac and Wissa. But yeah, it's a it's a mad one. So I'm saying that there's no title in sight. It's over. It's not a thing. That's not a knee jerk reaction. Because here's the thing, right? If you ask anyone, is Tottenham in the title race? They'll tell you no, right? They won't tell you that Tottenham is in the title race. But guess what? We have the exact same record as Tottenham Hotspur. The exact same record. We're only ahead of them by goal difference. So if Tottenham aren't in the title race, we are not either. We're on the same points, 5 games played, 2 wins, 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. Exact same. So if Spurs aren't in the title race, we're not. If we're in it, they're in it. I don't think we are. Congrats, Liverpool. It is yours to lose. Big up Kimani says Saka, Gabry, Saliba should be retiring at Arsenal. Yeah, in a perfect world, I agree. In a perfect world, I agree that this should happen. But these men do not want their names attached to serial second. They don't. These men actually want to win. And if you're Bukayo Saka, you don't win the Premier League title. That's exactly what your name will be associated with. Serial number 2, 4 times in a row. They don't want that. As a player, you're looking at it like, come on. Big up to Latvian Guna. Big up Views. Big up John. Big up to BBK and everyone. City who are so lucky, them bums. Oh, shit. Yaga P in the building. What you telling me, brother? You're on mute still. There you go. What you telling me?
I'm so disappointed, bro. I'm so disappointed. Like I don't understand what's the deal with Moreno playing at all times.
It's better than Eze.
I guess better than Yeri as a number 10.
He's better than Eze. He's better than Wanyeri. He's better than Max. He gives us the best opportunity to win in that 10. Because if he's not better than all of them, then Arteta is trying to lose the game then, right?
Well, same thing with Liverpool, bro. All the games that we really mess up on this season so far is because of Arteta's stubbornness, the Arteta way of doing things. I bet you any player, not any football fan, with the type of team and quality Arsenal has right now, I think anybody can pick a team for Arsenal that can be productive. Even an opposition fan, even it can be our rivalry fan, will pick a better squad than Arteta can pick a better squad right now. You know, and that is a complete embarrassment for us. Why do we have to continue doing this? You know?
Yeah. So I'm putting it down to him. The 5 points that we've dropped this season, I single-handedly put it down to the manager. I blame him for all 3 points we lost with Liverpool, playing the same shit up, and I blame him because it didn't work. Like if it didn't work against Liverpool, and it barely worked because you needed the super subs to link up at Bilbao, why do you think it was going to work against the best manager in the Premier League?
Oh, you think that's his friend? That's all I can say. He coming to hang out with his homeboy. Homeboy is coming to play, but We could have beaten City with a red squad.
Yeah.
We could have beaten City with a red squad. They stayed behind for a while in that game, and because we have no quick transition, we have no ball deliverer
Yeah.
that can get up there. Right? Tell me about the goal. Your question to you about that goal. I think I was chatting with Marlon in the chat. Who was our fault for that goal?
Who was that fault for the goal? I think our center backs miscommunicated.
Okay.
And which is weird because if them two are supposed to have the best 1-2 link up in the world or in Europe, right? It looked like Saliba was caught in between. Do I cut off Holland or do I stay with the ball with Reinders? And it looked like Gabriel was yelling some instructions to him, but Gabriel looked slow.
Nah. So on that ball, Gabriel could not turn around and run with Holland.
Mm.
He was in front of the play, right? So I forgot whatever the City player name is. As you running, you have two options. Do I keep running with this ball or make the pass? Right? Gabriel was in the right spot for that. Now Saliba's job was to continue running with Holland. But he did not start running with Holland until Holland got the ball. And you saw how close he came, which means he was already late. He could have started running with Holland from the half field. Because Holland started running before he even anticipated on that ball.
Mm-hmm.
When he's seeing the space, that okay, Gabriel is busy. If I run in this space, it's a through pass. Once he picked up, Saliba was already late. Yeah. Once he picked up, Saliba was already late.
Yeah, it's a classic counter-attacking goal, and that's it. But then we had 82 minutes to actually go at City and really didn't do anything. Now I hear people actually giving him credit that he made the subs at halftime, and I'm like, no, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit because man should have started.
Yeah.
This was a clear choice. Eze doesn't have a knock. He doesn't need to get up to match fitness. Eze is ready. 45 minutes on the pitch. They couldn't handle him. They couldn't handle him for 45 minutes. So they should have had 90 minutes of that. You know what I'm saying? Man looked up and saw the pass to be made and bang. Like he makes that pass to Mateta all the time. The goal that he set up for Gyökeres at the Emirates against Nottingham Forest, he plays that pass to Mateta every time. This is his domain. This is where he operates. And he had to sit on the bench and watch that shit in front of him.
Yeah, Moreno.
Yeah. Strictly coach's decision. He cost us these points today. Now I hear John, saying that Arteta is he's just you can't. Scared money don't make no money is what we say. He had an opportunity at Liverpool and he was cowardly. He had an opportunity today at home and he was cowardly. So the people who were saying they can understand him being cowardly at Anfield, okay, maybe I can hear that. But that excuse doesn't run today. We were at home and City aren't Liverpool. I seen Brighton go down to these men 1-0 and won the game. Them go to their gas and beat them 2-0. You know what I'm saying? This is not the City with no aura around them. We completely went into our shell on some inferiority complex shit today and cost ourselves 2 points.
And the funny thing is they couldn't even do much.
Yeah.
So on a good squad, on a proper lineup, City could have got the same thing they got before that 5 or 4 or something. Because the game was there for us to handle. Based on our coach decision, this is where we at. We can't be playing like that. But one thing you said a long time ago, let him fuck this up. He has everything he knows he wants.
Yeah. Big up to Anthrax. Big up BBK, man. Loving the content. Hey, big up to you, man. Yeah, I did my fan cam over with Shane Gooner earlier. You can check that out. Bro, if What teams in the Premier League that Eze doesn't start for?
None.
Yeah.
Any squad he walk onto, he's starting.
So and that just infuriates me even more that we have this player. We talk about Saliba being a Rolls Royce. Like this guy, we rate this guy so highly, and then we only give him 45 minutes of football when we have a striker that we know who to back. Because I think if he created 3 chances for Gyökeres today, he backs 2 of them.
Not even we. The entire Premier League with Eze.
Mm-hmm.
But this man, he's not. You doubting him or starting? Are you serious? Like I understand Saka, he just coming back from injury. I don't even want him right now. Not Eze, bro. That's like number 1 on your team sheet at this moment. You don't have Odegaard, your so-called captain. So what is the reason of starting Eze? Or number 10?
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, the man that won the championship, push his club. Why is he on the bench?
Yeah. What do you think of Saka coming on at halftime? Were you surprised to see Saka come on? You think he got rushed back, or you think he was fit?
You already know what I'm going to say to that. Of course, he got rushed back. So, and I think it kind of be. I don't mind him playing, but bringing him on at halftime it's gonna do something to Manueke, because that's telling you right now when Saka is fit, he's not gonna see any light on that right wing. I think I could have given him up to 60, 70 minutes before bringing Saka on, but I don't think Saka was fit, to be honest, to bring him on. But it is what it is.
Hey Ozzy, I just dropped the link in the chat, bro. So if you want to hop on, you can hop on. Yeah, you had jumped out earlier when I was asking if you were still in the chat, but yeah. So what do you do next week at Newcastle? You think Saka starts together, brother?
With Saka back, he's gonna start Saka.
Yeah, I think you will as well.
Saka back, he's gonna start Saka.
Yeah,
definitely. That's who he delivers. That's who he depends on. He don't depend on creating a solid squad. He depends on Saka.
Can you imagine the scenes or everybody's heart in their mouth the next time they see Saka hit the ground or pull up after a sprint? Man, I'm gonna be like, yo, why? Because to be honest, we didn't need Saka to beat this man's side today. I think we had all he needed to do was start Eze instead of Moreno. He start Eze instead of Moreno. Even if you started Martinelli on the left, I don't care. But Eze needed to be on that pitch to be the supply man to the striker. Gyökeres 90 minutes, bro, and he had less touches. He had less touches of the ball.
Because nobody they're doing this over here, over there, over there. And the man is right there. By the time they want to cross the ball, the whole city defense is back. And you trying to put the ball, we're doing free kicks or corner kicks. And we're trying to put the ball as close to the goalkeeper as possible for that nonsense.
Yeah.
Donnarumma is tall as hell. The ball is not going to go over his head. He's going to touch it. Like, is that easy of common sense? But when we say common sense is not that common. Because he's not going to let the ball go over his head.
I hear it, man. I hear it.
As you can see, everyone, he touched it.
Right, Ozzy, what you saying, bro?
Yo, VBK, what you saying, man? Fucking hell, bro. I'm still fucking angry, man.
Still.
Yeah.
Bro, how can you not be angry, man? That was fucking pathetic, bro.
That was shit. That was shit.
That was pathetic, bro.
Yeah.
But how the fuck, you thinking, Sunday, cool. We played Man City, You're waiting for the fucking game all day, and then you fucking see that lineup, bro.
Yeah.
That lineup, it's already had my blood boiling. Then you see that first fucking half of Dross, bro. Bro, you saw me raging on fucking
I did on views.
On views, bro.
Yeah.
I'm still pissed off, bro. You know, we scored. I didn't even fucking celebrate.
You
I was
too.
like,
You too.
but
I didn't either, bro. I sat there mad, like, bro.
how the fuck am I celebrating a draw, bro?
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it,
Bro,
man.
that was a fucking shambles, bro. Bro, he got lucky again. Bro, I said it. I said you was tuning in on views, yeah. I
Mhm.
said on views this channel, yeah. I said, bro, I'll see him put Martinelli on, yeah. Maybe he'll run in behind and score. I said that on views. I said that
Mhm.
on my fucking what's it? Match preview. Check my match preview. I said, yeah, maybe he'll put Martinelli on and we'll get a goal through Martinelli running in behind. This is how you fucking play against City, bro. Bro, they had flipping O'Reilly, what's his name? Kuznov, as fucking fullbacks.
Yeah,
Back.
And we didn't do shit. We didn't
nothing.
do shit against them, bro. This City team is not it, bro. But when have
Nothing.
you ever seen Pep fucking park the bus? Pep never fucking parks the bus, bro.
That's how much pressure we have, and we have nobody to supply our forward because he want to be an
Bro,
ass.
we've been saying this, yeah? Don't play fucking 3 DMs in midfield, bro. For 25 years of me watching football, yeah, I have never seen a team play 3 DMs. But
You don't get.
when have you ever seen a team play 3 DMs, even if they're in the regulation zone, bro? Bro, like Wolves. Wolves don't even play 3 DMs, bro, and they've lost 5 games in a row. You won't see them play 3 DMs.
Yeah,
But Arteta, this genius, yeah, this architect, this flipping bamboozle manager, he goes, I'll play 3 DMs. Because he's so special, he's such a narcissist, he's such a protagonist. He's thinking, do you know what? I know what I'll do. I'll play 3 DMs, bro.
yeah. The funny thing is that he packed the midfield with these 3 DMs, and right in the middle of the park is where we lost the ball for the goal.
Oh, and the worst thing is, it makes our midfield worse.
Yeah, because
Bro,
you're not
Moreno was rubbish. Zubimendi can't handle the pace. Bro, they
It's
both
not
lost the ball so many times. Moreno and Zubimendi today were awful. Bro, Moreno, that
yeah.
guy is just, bro. But if this guy's got a turning circle of a cargo ship, brother,
But
he's literally, yeah, he's got a turning circle of a cargo ship. Zubimendi is too slow, bro. He thinks he's got time on the ball. Brother, you're not playing in La Liga, bro. This is the Premier League.
yeah.
but here's the thing, too.
And then you got that flipping horse on the left that thinks he's a left winger, bro. Gabriel has to cover for him every 5 minutes.
Oh,
Because
God.
they play
And brother,
play
what's
the
the point of signing Gokares if you don't give him no supply, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, the only chance Gokares had, I can't remember who put the cross in, and he missed it. I don't know if you remember that chance. There was a chance where they put the cross in, and it went straight past him. He missed it. That was the only chance Gokares had.
Oh yeah, the when you kick air. Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah.
But bro,
So
I'm
yeah,
sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this fucking coward playing 3 DMs. I don't want to see this shit no more. You fucking Arteta sexuals, yeah? You guys are gonna be like, oh, he fucking Martinelli saved the game. It's a draw. Why are you complaining? Are you not sick of this shit? Last season we got 14 fucking draws. We're playing defensive at home. Like, bro, make this make sense, bro. But I said it before. You see Arteta, yeah, he doesn't do the logical thing. He thinks he's such a fucking genius that the simple thing is too easy. He wants to make it fucking hard for himself, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, BBK, earlier, yeah, we don't have the fucking certificates, yeah? But even we could bloody see that this is not the right tactics. This is not the right formation or plays to play.
Speak on it, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
listen,
I'm just sick of it, man. It's literally it gets to a point. The game's not even started, and you're already angry. That's
yeah,
that's how we are as Arsenal fans now, bro. We get
definitely.
angry before the game, not even during the fucking game, bro.
Because you know it's gonna be a roller coaster just from looking at the lineup.
Yeah.
From
Bro, I said this, yeah. I said this time ago on Flawless's channel, Southam City, yeah, way back last season, yeah. You see that song that goes, what's the fucking song again, yeah? But it basically goes, um, going on the road to hell. I can't remember the name of the song, yeah. But I
Highway
literally
to
played the Highway to Hell, yeah. I
Hell.
literally said, you see this fucking manager, yeah? That's where he's taken us, bro. He's taken us on the highway to hell. I said it on Sackham City's um show last year, and literally, it's what is happening. But we had to put up with it last season, and we're putting up with the same shit this season. Nothing's changed.
That's
We've literally spent an extra 250 to play the same brand shit of football.
so that means we got one more
I,
time.
but this flipping idiot, yeah. If you had any logical sense, yeah, and stop being a fucking protagonist, yeah. You've got fucking Gokares, yeah. You've got fucking Eze, yeah. You've got options. Play the football in the 20, was the 22-23 season. Play that fucking attacking football. You blow teams 2-3-0 up, and then you can fucking be pragmatic. But is that so hard?
yeah.
But this motherfucker goes into every game not to lose. You've
Yeah.
already defeated.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say.
But we was playing.
Remember when we saw? Just remember how many times have we seen it now? It's been 3 times in a row. We've seen this. I'll tell you what it is. We look. They pan onto the bench. You got Eze sitting there, looking like what?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah.
Why am I sitting on this bench?
Yeah.
This is the third time. This is the third time this season we've seen it. And
Yeah.
Liverpool, he's sitting there and he's looking at that going, "You sure I can't help, coach?"
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Champions League. You sure I can't help, coach? Nah, you can't help. What about home at City? Nope, you can't help either there.
Look, Gary.
And it's gonna have to be, this is gonna be, how they have, you have that, I don't know, they call it come to Jesus time or whatever. Arteta's gonna have a couple of knocks on the door. Pretty much every player should be knocking on that door, going, just opening the door and going, Eze, and then shutting and walking away.
Yeah.
All of them, because that right there, that's one answer to the question. Why can't we do it with our starting 11? And that's one answer right there. In Wary, why can't that man start a game unless Erdegaard gets injured?
Yeah.
Only time he can play is when Erdegaard gets injured. So he's
Nope.
saying that my captain, who I would start every game, I wouldn't start against Liverpool.
Mm.
I'm going to start him against City based on what we've seen so far, because that is the only time in where he can get in the game is when Erdegaard starts and gets injured.
Yeah.
I mean, these are, as you said, these are simple answers to the question. They're sitting right there. He's got the answer key.
Mm-hmm.
The answer key's right there. Berta saw the test questions, answered all the questions with what he did. And the man said, no, I think I got this. I've been studying for the last 4 years, couple of years on the bench next to Pep. I think I got this. There's no way Pep is talk. They talk every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think Pep's talking to him today going, yeah, you did good. He might be saying that, but he's laughing after he puts the phone on mute. Because he doesn't give us a chance.
Nah.
So would you say, right?
Arteta doesn't give us a chance.
Would you say that this game and the Liverpool away game was our 2 biggest game of the season so far?
Most definitely.
and Eze hasn't started either one of them.
No, you
That's
know
a
what?
mess.
He's not that good. He come from Crystal Palace, my man. You
It's a
know how
mess.
that is. I mean,
After winning a trophy,
you
yeah,
know what? Every game he
oh,
started
yeah,
this season, guess every game he started this season, his teams don't lose. In
right.
fact, they win pretty much. They've only drawn once when he started. All right,
Mhm.
he's won pretty much every game he's started in, but he can't start for us in the big games. If Eze's name, like we always talk about Saka name being at the top of the list, right
Mhm.
now Eze name needs to be the first one on the list.
Hey, that comment,
Else
put that
we got a
comment
problem.
back. Put that comment,
100%.
that comment right there.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a long homecoming video.
yeah.
We shut down the stadium. He walked onto the page. Before he walked onto the page, and the whole stadium stood up.
Mhm.
And you telling me the man cannot get a starting game in big games for our club?
Yeah.
But we said this, Tarrant. He never wanted Eze.
Mhm.
He never wanted to sign Eze.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys seen the movie Triple X. What
Mhm.
Samuel
Yeah.
L. Jackson's talking about. He's talking about the lion in the
Yeah.
cage, and he's
Yeah.
looking in his eyes. And he used to be one of those lions out there in the safari, just running free.
Yeah.
Now he's in a cage and he's looking at his eyes. That's Arteta. That's his
Bro,
new
fuck.
thing, man. He's got him
Bro.
sitting in a cage, like locked
Bro,
up.
the whole
taken up.
team's in a fucking cage with this manager, bro.
Exactly.
The whole fucking team's in a cage with this manager. Bro,
Nobody.
don't you see these players playing within themselves?
You don't play
They're in a
free.
fucking cage.
Yeah.
You want
They
to
don't-
play, you gotta get in the cage, bro. No player that doesn't want to get in the cage with this manager don't play.
Oh boy. Gary, do you think we can claw back 5 points on the Liverpool machine?
I mean, I don't think they are perfect yet. That's the problem yet.
They're not. Yeah.
I mean, we're sitting there waiting for them to catch up, get ready. You know, like right now they're not there yet. But once they start clicking with Eze and Wirtz, right? They had both of them on the bench. They spent 240 mil and said, you know what? Nah, you guys can't start for us today. We're gonna go a different direction. They did that.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
they
saw
started-
you saw Slot saying, bro, what ain't happening. I'm starting Solozabay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna put what's his name? Connor Bradley at right back.
Mhm.
Like, you ain't doing it for me. You see Arteta doing that shit if Odegaard was fit.
Yeah, if Odegaard was fit, he started today. Definitely.
That's right.
He started.
100%. 100%.
Bro, they spent 116 million on this guy, and Slot said, brother, you've had about 4 or 5 games. You ain't doing it. You're on the bench. I don't care. It's not my money. I'm here to win. I don't care about the fucking price tag.
He had to win what? Who's there to win it without Eze? Really?
I'm talking about Slot at Liverpool.
Oh, Slot. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about him dropping words, even though he's he's the second most expensive player they signed.
Shit, you're not making it in the Premier League, you're gonna hold the bench.
Exactly.
For years. The only manager who keep doing that shit is Arteta.
Yeah, so he benched Verts, Frimpong. Frimpong was on the bench as well. He started Connor Bradley, the kid. Yeah, he did. So
Yeah.
that's the thing. Eze comes on in 2 games and gives him 2 assists. And now I'm not even sure. I can't sit here with any certainty and say at Newcastle Eze starts, period, or he
Nah.
starts in his correct position. Like, I should be able to say that with chess. Like, okay, Eze starts the next game, but I can't because I don't know where it becomes. Next week's lineup reveal becomes another spectacle. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we thought Martinelli was gonna start. This motherfucker put Trossard on. Like,
Yeah,
nobody saw that coming.
Yeah. What did you make of that? What do you think that came from? Because what was the thinking behind that?
Bro, I don't know. Obviously, he made the assist for the what was
Yeah,
it? Was
for
it the second goal?
The Bilbao
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, was it for the second goal, if I remember correctly?
The first goal. The
Ah,
first goal.
was it the
with a
first one?
With a little
Oh yeah, it was the
back heel.
first one, innit? Martinelli ran. Like, bro. We've said season after, like for 2 seasons now, this guy is off the bench player. This guy does not perform when he starts. And for some reason, this manager thought, you know what? I'm gonna start him. For what reason? For what reason? What? Because he crossed the ball in. If anything, Martinelli merited a start ahead of him. And we didn't even want Martinelli to start.
Yeah, I mean, Trossard he's a sub. He's a certified sub. So he will come on and destroy. But yeah, can't.
Eze starts left wing next week. Is he still starting the previous midfield?
Why we putting him left mid?
Because Odegaard is going to start.
Yeah.
I think Odegaard comes back for Newcastle, and Saka. You know, Saka can walk now, so he starts next week. We know that. There's going to be Saka.
You know what? The worst. We're not even got there yet. Havertz hasn't even started walking yet. Think about when Havertz starts walking.
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Think about when Havertz starts walking. What that means?
Saka is going to be on the bench. You're going to see it happen in real time.
Yeah. I mean, all Gyökeres has done is score 3 and 5. I mean, you know, he's struggling. He's like, you know what? There's so many.
Bro, that's 3 and 5 without service.
I don't care how many goals Gyökeres score. Havertz is back. Gyökeres on the bench. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna watch this.
Oh boy!
At some point, Bert has got to be like,
he can't.
Josh, let me do it. He's like,
Yeah.
we're in the middle of the game. I don't care. Let me do this.
I hope so. I hope so.
I want to see that happen.
Brother, that day can't come soon enough.
You know, let me. Come on, I'm giving you all the groceries, and the man's still like, nah. I'm gonna pick through the garbage and give you here's something to eat. That. Come on.
But he's not gonna do that, Gary, because you know that's like the GM going down on the field and calling the plays. You know.
Let's do it.
But listen,
Bert has done his job.
Bert gave this guy prime steak here, and Arteta said, "Now and do me noodles."
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Brother, you're getting prime steak, and you said, "Nah, brother, I want the and do me, bro." And yo, give it the hot sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't. You think City is happy with a point? Because I'm devastated with it. This is 2 points job. You think City is happy with a point?
You know what? It's unlike Pep, but they played for that point because they you know what it is?
Yeah.
They popped the bus.
Yeah.
And they literally, for the first time ever, you're seeing Pep doing Arteta tactics, go 1-0 up and parking the bus.
They were scared in that second half.
But
they were
deep down, Pep is not the guy to be happy with a draw.
Yeah, no, they were happy to. I mean, you saw them playing. They were just trying to get a yellow card going down anytime they get touched. They were doing the shithousery, especially that Bernardo Silva. Yeah, I mean, you see that Bernardo Silva? That guy's the biggest shithouse in City. And they didn't want to give him a yellow because they didn't want to give both players a yellow. You saw that?
Yeah.
You know what that meant, right? He's like, nah, you know what? Let's keep this game, even, right?
Bernardo would have been out. Bernardo would have been out.
He could have 3 yellows, and they said, no, let's keep this, for the integrity of the game. Let's not throw you out, all right? And that's what they did.
Nah, that was ridiculous. Yeah. At some point, there's got to be a stop to Arteta because we cannot be losing like this.
It has to happen.
That is considered a loss because this game was given to us. Like you said earlier, they had 10 men behind the ball. If this was Arsenal doing this, it will be it's the dark art. But let's say they just did it.
Yeah.
But we can't depend on that last minute of time type of win and having Martinelli. You already know what's going to happen when he comes on the field. Play the through ball, play the long ball. Why can't we do that from early? Why can't we do that from early?
Well, you can't do the Trossard side, and Madueke is doing everything he could. The only problem,
Yeah.
I said this. I said this in a chat. I said this is easy, Arteta. It's very easy. Madueke will beat his man. Don't worry about it. Just like Saka will beat his man.
Mhm.
Tell your man Gyökeres get to the near post, and whoever's on that left side get in the box. It's coming. The ball's coming. Get there. Every time Madueke got in there, he's looking for someone. Gyökeres is not there, probably because he's not supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not.
If he was supposed to be there, I think he would be there. But I don't think Arteta has that game understanding. Every time Madueke's beating his man all day. Saka's beating his man all day. Just get in the box. The ball will come. It's coming. I was happy to see Madueke take that shot because I was like, you know what? You saw Saka do it. You saw Saka do exactly that. Goalkeeper's in front of him. He's gonna have to stop this. This ball's coming with a rocket.
But that's the thing also though, with the guys playing on the right, with Saka don't put a lot of crosses in. If you really tracking it, it was usually be him and Odegaard going back and forth. He do that cut back, come on top of the arc, and then he wrap it around the goal or who the defense or whatever the case might be. Madueke have put more crosses in than Saka, but then also this dude played the ball. He would beat his man, go to the touchline, and play the ball in the 18-yard box, right on the arc. And there is not a single Arsenal player over there. Like, I don't know, we all play the game, but how is nobody on the 18-yard box? How is nobody in the box? You don't need to be a striker to be in the box. Even if we have one striker there, who's the number 10? What's the number 8? Number 8 really supposed to be standing on the arc. We on the attack. There's no reason for everybody else to be in the defense. We're waiting for pressure to come.
Was any of our starters good today? Did anyone put in a standard performance? Not SD that came in and won got us a point, but was any of our starters today like, oh shit, he can leave the pitch with his head held high?
I think Madueke did a good
Yeah,
job today.
I mean,
yeah.
Not for me.
You don't think Madueke did a good job today?
Bro, we've seen him do the same shit for the last 4
Well,
games.
you know what?
No
He
end
needs
product.
he needs help though. The help is got to be the other players being there for him, right?
But he beats his man and then doesn't do nothing.
But you know what?
This ain't. But I said this before, bro. The guy plays the game like it's FIFA Street. You know what I'm saying? Like he's getting skill points.
Mm-hmm.
But we need some assists or goals.
I want that so everybody can shut up talking about him. But guess what? If he can't get the assist if nobody's there.
I don't think he was great either, but I think if I was going to hook one of the wingers at halftime, it would have been Trossard. It wouldn't have been.
Oh
him.
yeah, 100%, 100%.
It would have been because at least Madueke, at least he actually ran at the big kid, the big guy. But Trossard was just doing his best. I think he was trying to get sent off or something, trying to get into a fist fight with Bernardo Silva now. Like, brother, he just needs. Because Trossard is 30 years old, and he's not going to get any better for us. Like this is
100%, bro. He's hit his ceiling already.
Yeah, so what we see in that, if that's not the Bobby Perez levels, so it's dead. But I would have hooked him, and I don't know. I don't care if it's Saka or Madueke on the left wing. Either one of them would have been an upgrade on Trossard for me. And like the mid, how would you rate Declan's performance today?
Here's the thing. I don't remember saying much about anybody in that midfield today.
No. I was just about to be like,
I don't. I mean, you know how it is when a game is moving along and going. You're talking about the midfields because they made a good play. When I don't remember, I did a watch along. I don't remember going. Rice, good play there. Moreno, good play there.
So here's the thing, right? No. If you have 3 defensive midfielders, they all have one job to be a defensive midfielder. When they get the ball, who are they distributing it to? You get the ball from the defense. You guys all are defensive. Nobody is even thinking about going up front. Turn, play it back, turn, play it back, turn, play it to the side. There's absolutely no progression. You know, like you were talking about Zuma Memi was shit today, right? Zuma Memi is he's a relaxed defensive midfielder. If he's not seeing anybody open, who can he pass the ball to? Keep it, lose it, or turn around and pass it back to the defense. It happens every time, over and over and over. You know, so until we can get away from that three defensive midfielders, until we can get away from that three defensive midfielders and put Decker in the eight, one defensive midfield, put Decker in the eight with a number 10, we're going to be this way. We're not going to see our players performing because the game will be so mediocre. And that's exactly what is happening. They are below average. The midfield is below average. There is nothing, like you said, DW. There is nothing you can see to be like, okay, nice pass from the midfield. Absolutely nothing. I can't even rate any one of them.
Gentlemen, would you trade Saka for Elise?
Say again?
AJ's asking if you man would trade Saka.
I don't know. It probably take him about 5 games to be able to figure out if he can play in
Trade
this system.
Saka for.
You know what I mean? That's how I think
That's the thing,
that's how that would go down.
Elise
Right
played
now,
with-
I don't know if I could like he can't get Eze on the pitch. How's he gonna
Exactly.
get a player from outside the country into the pitch? You know what
Nah,
I
but
mean?
he played in the Prem though. He played in the Prem before.
I forgot about that already.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. Are we talking about different manager or we talking about Arteta?
That's a great question. That actually changes the whole question, isn't it? That changes the whole dynamic of the question. But this is the thing, right? Did you, man? Because I said 12 to 15 points in my first 5 games would be acceptable. We failed. We fell 2 points short of 12. 10 points from 15. That's not title winning form, in my eyes. When I think you'll probably need over 90 points to win the Premier League this season. Arteta hasn't hit 90 points in his best season in the 2023-2024 season. So that mixed with the fact that now we need Liverpool to drop points. Now and plus we have a manager who likes to double and triple down in his stubbornness. I don't see us we need to put a run of games together, gentlemen. Over the next 5, dare I say we need to win all 5 of them.
Yes.
So
Did Liverpool lose any game yet?
nope.
Okay, so if we in the title, we in the running for championship. If we're in the running to win the title, we don't need to lose any more games.
Yeah, so our next 5 Premier League games are Newcastle, West Ham, Fulham, Palace, Burnley. We have to win all 5 of them. We have to.
All winnable.
Must. So,
We've played outside of Bayern Munich, maybe Bayern Munich. Yeah, we played as the toughest teams we're gonna play this year, 2025
calendar year.
Yes, we played them already. Maybe Atletico Madrid, but I think at home we should be better than them. But in reality, in the league, we played them.
I'm just talking about the Prem because I do believe we make the top 8 in the Premier in the Champions League. I think I'm not focused on the Champions League until we get to the knockout round because I think we must get the top 8. I think this group you get 16 points, you're safe.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Premier League.
There should be no losses in the Premier League until we maybe test ourselves against Liverpool again at home. Based on what we did today, we'll probably do this. We could do the same thing come, what is that? January 7th, right? But every team on this slate that we got right now, we should be able to beat them. And I always say we got 2 to 3 goals in us on anybody. There's nobody in this that we play that we can't put 2 and 3 goals on. All right? But the problem is, are we going to have the players on the pitch to do it? We've had 3 games now where everybody's looked at it and went, I don't know where the goals are going to come from. And guess what? We didn't know where the goals are going to come from. We've only gotten 3 goals in those 3 games. And that's not going to work, at least in the way I see our team set up. We've got enough to, like I said, 2 to 3 goals on anybody.
Easy. I'm with you. Easy.
2 to 3 goals on anybody. Because you know what? All we need is two. We got the defense. And
There you go.
Arteta doesn't want to. He sets up this very strong defense, and he won't lean on it. Even if we gave up that goal today, it shouldn't have mattered. It was like you said, early enough. Got enough time to get back in the game. We got caught out. They got nothing after that. You look at the stats; they show you they got nothing after that. They didn't really test us that much after that. So I mean, everybody makes a blip once in a while. Sometimes they score, sometimes they don't.
I hear it, but you know what though? I think moving forward, even against next week against Newcastle, even with the media criticism and all that, I still think he starts the three fridges.
You know what? And it might work because they're not that good. You know,
I haven't seen the fridge formation work either, Gary.
No,
I haven't
we've won with that formation, right? We played with that formation and won.
Where in Bilbao?
No. I thought we no. I was looking it up. We won one of our games.
Which one? You remember? Because I don't remember it working at all.
I thought we did that. No. Who did we do that against? Did we not do that? Am I reaching here?
No, I think
Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest. I think we did that.
No, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest.
No, not first.
I thought Nottingham Forest. We actually played with that same lineup because I was looking it up because I
Eze started against Forest.
Yeah, and Odegaard got injured.
He didn't play in the midfield, right?
No, he played on the wing. Eze played on the wing.
Then he brought in Ethan in.
Yeah.
So that's what I think he's going to do at Newcastle. He's going to since
you're right.
Madueke got hurt.
We've done it 3 times, and we've had to resort to our backups. You're right. So 3 out of 3, he's failed. We got no goals from that lineup. So my bad. I thought we did.
You know what that means? You know what that means? He's going to do it again. He's going to do it again.
You know what? This is
surprised.
This is Partey at right back right now. Arteta finds something that he likes, and he'll go to it, and it will fail him over and over and over again. He'll go back to it again. We won 1 out of 8 games with Partey at right back. 8 times we tried it. Once.
Yeah.
And
he wants it to work so he can say, see?
Yeah. One time. Yeah. Guys, do you not remember this coward played Havertz 18 times in the midfield till he realized this guy's not performing in the midfield?
Yeah.
So don't be surprised if he carries on.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Our next lineup is Saka back in this position. Eze left wing, Gyökeres, and the fridges.
100%.
What it's gonna be, bro. And it might work. It might work, Gary. But even though it worked, we can't just keep ignoring the warnings. The check engine light is on.
I tell you all the time. What is it,
bro? Every fucking light is on, bro.
Over results all
we need
day.
oil. We need the coolant. We need flipping the air filters. Bro, throw the whole fucking damn car, bro. You need a new car at this rate, bro. They ain't no fixing this shit, bro. Take the car to the scrap yard, bro.
It's a long one. Eddie Howe as our Arteta number. Eddie Howe has been punching him up for a while, so yeah, this might be the toughest game of the bunch, Gary.
I saw that today. They should. No, they can't have our number. That's the thing.
For some reason, they get up for us.
I mean, at some point, you know what? At some point, our talent can overcome Arteta. They can. That's why Saka performs. Because at some point, the talent is just too good for whatever handcuffs Arteta puts on our players. Right? That's what Saka does. Right? That's why everybody's like, you need somebody to let Saka just go play some football. Right? Eze's the same way. You know. Gyökeres,
bro, but even Saka came out and said, "Brother, this manager wants me to defend."
Yeah, he said he's holding me back. He basically said in small words, I'm tired from defending, but I gotta play on the offensive side
track back,
or else it ain't.
But how the hell did he bust his leg with this tracking back and being overplayed?
Yeah.
Now we've got an injury-prone Saka at 23.
Overusing him.
Bro, we were saying this. Now we're getting play. Bro, Havertz. Jesus is done. Havertz is done. Saka is done.
Yeah. You remember how we were playing last season And I told Chambers, I'm like, Mr. Havertz, Saka will be back for Real Madrid. He didn't believe it.
You did.
Yep.
You did. You did call it.
Saka was gonna be back for Real Madrid, even though he wasn't ready.
He came back even earlier than that. He came back and played against Fulham. Question to the panel: when was the last time Odegaard produced a clear-cut chance for any of our forwards? Yeah, it's a.
I don't know.
And that's the fact that we had to even think about it. I can't even tell you one, but if there was one, and I have to think about it, it's long. But if he is fit, he is a bigger shout for Arteta to start in the midfield than Eze, who created a clear-cut chance today.
I think to answer that question, I think in the last game of last season.
Oh, when the pressure was off.
Yeah.
When the season was
Yeah.
done, the pressure was off. Yeah, that's
I don't remember who was our last game of the season was last season, but
Southampton.
I think didn't he score in that game?
Probably. I think he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he scored.
I think he scored and got an assist in that game.
Yeah,
For outside the box.
Yeah, pressure was off. That's what he does. No pressure. Last game of the season. It's what he does. Shit. But brother, I don't know, man. I think Newcastle lose or drop points at Newcastle, and then even the most positive of positive will come around and say, okay, 8 points behind Liverpool. It's long. It's done, because I expect Liverpool to beat Palace next week.
They think I'm crazy. Akuha let Arteta go and go get Josie to come finish the season.
Bro, I hire the assistant, bro. I don't care. I think a first set of eyes look at the squad and gives it a bounce, because a fresh set of eyes is not going to start Moreno in the midfield when you have Eze in any capacity. I don't give a damn, because it's not like Moreno gives you this defensive solidarity going backwards, and going forward, it's not even a conversation. So
extra body there or extra body.
Yeah.
But defensively, I don't see it really. You can't remember what kind of stop that he made that was so important as a defensive midfielder. Nor can you tell what kind of pass he made that was so threatening in the game. How you play a whole 45-minute half and nobody can remember anything you did?
Yeah, it's long, man. It is a long one.
Yeah,
it is what it is, man. Ozzy, you got anything coming up on the channel, my bro?
I might drop my own match reaction and maybe tomorrow.
All right.
But I'm probably still gonna wake up fucking angry, bro.
You're gonna be talking
bro, no one get in my way tomorrow, bro. I will headbutt you. I don't care.
I hear it.
What's the name of the channel, Ozzy?
But it's just, bro. I was having a nice weekend till today, bro.
Yeah.
I hear it, man. But
no, because bro, shit like that pisses you off, man. I can't lie.
In Atlanta to go watch. I went to a whole Atlanta. I went to a whole Arsenal fan bar to go watch the damn game. I'm telling you, bro. And, I wanted my weekend to end nice. Weekend's good. Go watch football. Arsenal win, and then get a nice drive back home. Wow,
bro, the biggest winners this weekend is Liverpool. That was the perfect result for them.
Yep. That someone said it in the chat way earlier. That Liverpool was the biggest winner of the weekend. I think it was Godfrey. But said it, man. Like, man, it's a mad one. Big up to Kimani, said he just up to Ozzy. So big up, Ozzy
big up, man.
Is the real one.
The channel.
Yeah, let me see. Hey, AJ, can you put Ozzy's link in one more time?
He put it in the chat already, man. Big up AJ every time.
I'll put it in the title of the video along with Gary. Gary, you got anything coming up for the rest of the day?
Yeah, tomorrow the trip will be on 12:30 a.m. in the UK for you guys.
What time is that?
It'll be 12:30 a.m. So late night for you guys in the UK. Talking about Arsenal. At some point, Toronto, I have to get you on the channel. I'll chat with you later about that. But yeah, so that's what's going on. But yeah, this has actually been a terrible weekend for me. Terrible weekend. Like yesterday, my college team lost.
The Gators
to one of their biggest rivals. And then today, both Arsenal men and women scored just the one goal between them. Against the drop points, and They're trying to both win titles. It's really hard when you're drawing games like that. Then right now the Dallas Cowboys are losing by 17 to the Bears. The Bears who have not won yet. So yeah, just can't even say trifecta. It's like everything.
Quadruple.
You're better than me, Gary. Because the New York Giants, guess who we got tonight? Yeah, it's long. Yeah, we got the Chiefs. We got the Kansas City Chiefs, so it's long. So I might need some purple flowers, like E. Ross said earlier, but it's a mad one.
Bro, we all need purple flowers supporting Arsenal, bro.
Long. It's long.
We need some coping mechanism, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you gentlemen jumping on for the therapy session. DJB is live, so you all can just hop over to DJB and show him some love over there. Big up to Ozzy, big up Yaga P, man. Like Gary, appreciate you hopping on, man. I needed this. But like I always say, people, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are on.